Last week, I did a video on the things that I love about winter in North Idaho, the gorgeous snow, skiing, my kids playing in the snow, the early nights, getting bundled up. That list just goes on and on. If you want to watch the full video, I will link it right here. But just to keep things fair, this time around, I'm talking about things that I really dislike about winter in North Idaho. These are the things that nag at me during this very wet, cold, snowy season of the year. These are all unpleasant results of our climate that just have to be endured for 6 months out of the year. Thank you for watching. My name is Leslie Simpson. I am a realtor here in North Idaho. I make a new video on life and real estate in the Coeur area every week. So make sure to subscribe and turn the bell on for notifications. I also send out a newsletter twice a month with a market update and local events going on around Coeur d'Alene. If you want to get signed up for that, there is a link in the description below. Another link you'll find in the description is my private home search platform, searchhomesnorthidaho.com. This provides my clients with a private way to browse listings with no fear of your data being sold or getting calls from a bunch of random realtors. Back to the topic of today, unpleasant things about North Idaho winters. I hate to say it, but this list was pretty easy to come up with. I had no shortage of ideas. Last week when I was talking about things that I love about winter, it got kind of hard around items 7 or 8. I felt like I was kind of stretching for those last few, and I didn't have that problem here. I came up with these 10 annoying things, and then I put it into a list randomizer. So this is definitely in no particular order. Annoying thing number 1, when the power goes out. Where we live in Hayden, we lose power about once or twice a winter, and no, we do not have a generator. I know we should probably get one. So when the power goes out, it is pretty annoying. At least we have a wood burning fireplace so we can keep warm. 2, taking care of the chickens in the winter sucks. I have chickens and they are a pain in the butt in the winter. Their coops get gross, the runs are all muddy, the water is frozen, and to top it all off, they stop laying eggs. So this becomes a very ungratifying chore. 3, heating bills. We live in a home that was not built to be very energy efficient. As a result, our furnace heats up the air, and then the warm air just drifts out through leaky windows and doors. There are some rooms in our home that just don't get warm. We always really notice this deficiency in our home during the winter as our energy bill goes just up, up, up. 4, I hate how other people drive in the snow. I get really annoyed by other drivers in the winter. Some are way too cautious, going 5 miles an hour because it's raining, and then others are not cautious enough, driving recklessly in the ice and snow, about to cause an accident that's gonna impact other drivers on the road. Driving in bad weather is stressful enough, but dealing with other drivers makes it extra frustrating. Number 5, this is a very specific one, snow in my dog's fur. Watching my dog play in the snow and her deep, deep love of snow is one of my favorite things about winter. On the flip side of that coin, she has long hair, so the snow gets all bunched up in her fur, and this is irritating enough to deal with that it made my top 10 list today. You cannot get those little snow icicles out, so you just have to let it melt all over the house. I do contain her to the laundry room, but then I have to clean up that whole room, and it's a pain in the butt. I wish there was a whole dog blow dryer room I could put her in to dry her off after her big romps out in the snow. Side note, there is this product on Amazon for small dogs. Who knew? 6, my car is constantly dirty in the winter. Not only is the exterior always covered in dirt and mud, but as my children are constantly shedding layers of clothing, the inside of the car is a total train wreck. Gloves, hats, coats, boots, everything gets lost in the car, and it's a constant battle to keep up with it. Number 7, the laundry. The laundry just never ends in the winter. With 4 kids, we have enough of a battle with laundry to begin with. During the winter, when everyone is adding and shedding layers as they play outside in the snow, it's almost impossible to keep up, from school clothes, play clothes, snow clothes, sports clothes. I do twice as much laundry in the winter. Number 8, I hate driving on ice. There are 2 sharp bends in the road where we live, and I am always a nervous Nancy that I'm gonna lose control on an icy day and just slide right off the cliff. I've seen enough other cars do this that I know it's a real possibility. In particular, I hate how icy the prairie gets. Certain roads like Prairie, Hayden, and Lancaster, they can just turn into sheets of ice when our temperatures really, really drop. Number 9, I kind of mentioned this before when I complained about our heating bill, but keeping our house evenly warm in winter is just not possible. We have a bedroom and a bonus room that stay cold all winter. Last but not least, I hate how dark it is during the winter. I was driving my kids home from school yesterday a little after 3 p.m. and it was so cloudy and dark, it was very depressing. The sun is now setting around 4 p.m. and it comes up at about 7:30. 9 hours of daylight and 15 hours of darkness sucks. Luckily, the season goes by quickly, and by the end of February, we get back up to 11 hours of daylight. What do you hate about winter? Let me know in the comments.